Let's just check. How's the science? What does the science need to get done? We have pie science as well. Oh, pie science. And chemical science. We have most things except the fetal serum. And for this one we have most things except the fetal serum. Yeah, uses brains. That's... Oh wait. Is this a different logistics science one? Where it uses brains instead? Huh. Oh, there's 2 ways to make science. That's quite hilarious. I never noticed that before. Oh, and here we can... Oh god, we can use little cotton guts. Lidifies the carcass. Ooh. Oh well. But we're looking at... ice science. Glassware we have. Good alien sample think we need. Let's do this. I want to make pie science. One way is classic pie, other one is pie alien. The glassware we have Ooh. Okay. That's exciting. Optic fiber is locked behind fine electronics. Oh, that is a quite long production chain. Should we just get the research queued just so we have it? It has oil processing as well. That's a solid fuel. Advanced rendering. Is that just the same as being better at killing things? Oh god, let's get accumulators as well. That seems what it's like. Okay, so that's things getting done. That we can leave for a little while. How's things going over here, by the way, at our factories? Manure is fine. This is getting butchered at high speed. Titanium is still lacking a bit. Is that because of influx of this? Seems very much so. Maybe getting a second installation of this might not be a bad idea. That should be the only way to get the ore. Oh, titanium rock. Titanium mine. Oh, wait. Are these titanium rocks? I think we had a few of them around. It's salt. Formic acid from your insects rather than using copper and iron plates. We'll probably have to look into that as well. First, let's see, can we find titanium rock? I think we had a few of them before. These ones. And they require titanium mine. And we should be able to... Oh wait, we can't make that. That requires complex circuit boards. That's not going down that route. So it is still just from this production. So let's just do this. Just kind of want a bit more of this one. So what if I just take this little production cell right here and add it right here for now. Can I make 2 of you right next to each other? 2 might not be needed, but could probably work if we just do it as simply as this. But I feel it's a waste of space doing that. But it's an easy way to triple production. And we just need a few sinks. Should probably set them up in the mall right now. my sinkhole and that one. Request you and request you. Oh, and of course limit you quite heavily. Let's limit you as well. Don't need to produce that fast. And down into the mall you go. You can stay right there for now. I think it's creamy things right now. I think when I set this up quite a long time ago, it just outputted into a sinkhole. Because I didn't need that much of it. Anything we can use it for yet? Oh, it's a slack line. Has it gotten a use yet? Oh, with salt. Oh, with salt is actually quite good. So really what I'm pumping into the sinkhole? Must be. Have calcium carbide. Should we use this for something instead? These two together might actually not be a bad idea. Yeah, because it's actually not bad getting it into to this one. Now that I have coal processing too. Should we just... Let's just go and have a quick look at that. Might actually be a good idea to set that up instead. Then we can have another output, and that should help us quite a lot. It's nice. I like having people trying to remind me of what I might have gotten or what I didn't have research for a long time ago. I don't like wasting things, so getting this slacked lime might actually be good. And it should be quite easy to get it used. We just need a second one of these for the inputs. Don't worry, Kim. I'll still get to rocket launch before you guys. I've been hearing about that rocket launch for weeks now on your server, on the community server even, and it still hasn't happened. So I'm guessing you're still quite far off. Blacked lime. Get that in, and in case of surplus, it's always good to have a dream. Let's try this. Also needs to do this at the other one as well, but that should be easy enough to do. We'll just deconstruct things and rebuild it. Yeah, simple circuits was also quite insane. That is that one. You're producing on 25. That should be too bad. That's fine. And can we then just, for the fun of it, could in theory just dismantle all of this and set up a new one? And I have to do a few things to tweak this as well. Okay, let's do this. We'll just rebuild you. It shouldn't take that long. It's sad that it went to me though, but that's fine. Then we will take this part yet again and place you in here. Of course, my inventory is full when you pick up all that junk. Let's just give myself a little chest where I can get all of this moved away. So there we go. This should luckily get built right away again. And then we should be able to get this outputted a bit better. Come on, little robots. Help me out a small amount. Now we have this, we should actually... Oh wait, wow, this is old. This still has water delivered by robots. This is an insanely old build. Also, we have to get pumps for that one. Wow, I actually didn't know we had any more of those left. There we go. It's funny what you find when you look around the base once in a while of old setups. Barrels, thank you so much. That's exactly what I needed. That means you are going in. Outputting as needed. We should probably put in an overflow valve or sinkhole in case this backs up. And it's always good to have get you. Could probably fit in quite a bit more in one of these, but that just make it ultra simple. Then we can hook those two up in the middle, and then we should be good. Let's make it simple. Simple is good. Go, and you will just kinda go that way and do something as shenanigan like as that. I could probably fit in one more, but that'll make the pipe a bit more annoying to do. That should work. I'll have to change you. Or maybe just do this. Sinkhole. Sinkhole. These just fly in one right. Yeah. Because that way, in case this one backs up, I'll just do a little overflow valve. And get it out that way. But only if this one is filled up. Awesome. Now all of this is working. That should have given us 300% increase in production. That can work. We could in theory dismantle this one, but we'll leave it for now. Just get ourselves our overflow valve hooked up down here somewhere. There we are. That should produce more than enough of this to give us all the titanium we need to produce, as long as our production up here can keep up. We just need to expand this one out. Let's do the same here. We have limit on it anyway, so it shouldn't be that big of a problem. We'll just see what we're missing around the place when doing this. There we are. That should give us at least a lot more, what's it called, titanium flowing through. And all we need is 4 ball mills. That's going to get picked up and then it should build itself. We'll just wait in case it wants more. So that is all of our titanium production, increased quite a bit. Here's one of the places where I didn't set up the power poles for modular expanding. That is working, that's going to work, that's going to work. These 4 are going to get delivered, so that's going to work. Might be a bit overkill over here, but yeah. Rather that than not having it built. Titanium. Might have to increase the production of it. Titanium right here is being produced. Oh, only 10. That's not a lot. Enough even. So maybe hook them up. Fly in more things. You can go away. You can go away. That's fine. And let's just do just this one. And upgrade these 2. Give us a much better throughput. And let's request some minus to my person. There we are, 50. And then we should be able to just throw this down somewhere else in case you want more titanium. We have double production right here I want to clear out. So let's just do that right away. Hit both of them with 1. It seems I can. Let's just do that for simplicity's sake for now. This one only have 150k. We have about 3 times as much. Oh, we're gonna get twice as much over here just to clear it out. Then we'll see. Here's more people for you. That will start. Oh, you're outside logistic range, ain't you? That is going to clear out these 2 titanium patches as well, just to clean up the base a bit, so we don't have too many things on the buildings. We upgraded to build up these to make it easy for a robot to get things. So that's all being cleared out. Science still going. How's science looking down here? One of these can actually easily keep up with our way of consuming science. That's perfect. We have a build-up of bones as well. So that is going much better. Steel is completely back. Wait. Steel is halfway backed up. Oh, it's just full. That's fine. That's fine enough. So, did we fix the oxygen for our steel setup up here? Not really. Still the oxygen just the issue. So our little oxygen production here is not working because we can't vent the hydrogen fast enough. That's typical. You probably do it a bit differently than this. But for now it should give us what we need. Now all of this is working. How's all of our old production here working? This is using key caulk to make fiber. This is using wood, that's fine as well. In case these can't keep up, wood will kick in. And our production is easily keeping up. That should be enough plant fiber for the foreseeable future. Iron output. That is not too shabby. So I kind of want to get batteries as well hooked up, so we can use them for accumulators, so we can power off some of the arcs. I think that could be quite cool to go for very soon, because these are quite far off still. Yeah, we need the rayon. This one I can remove. Find ourselves a battery. Need this rayon, unless that is an insane thing we need. Not the worst, because we have these things already. Because we were lucky enough to make this not that long ago. Otherwise we have to make it from this one instead. I'll give us ammonia thing that's needed for fertilizer. Maybe going for this recipe right here might not be too bad. I actually think we can set it up right away, because we should have all of the things in our network. At least in some kind of way. Let's make like that as well. What if we go for this recipe? Before we go into that one. That's just raw fiber. That is easy enough to get into fiber and biomass. Let's get fiber setups right away. Centrifuge. Oh, we need concrete for that one. Whoop-de-doo. That we should... We have boric acid. We do have boric acid. Would you look at that? The planning pays off. So... both fiber and uranium. Why not do some of the same things? But let's get the concrete first. We should have everything in storage, so that makes it extremely easy to set up. Kind of keep it over here. This has kind of become our live animal things over here. So trees, plants, animals. This has kind of become our processing over here. So let's try and keep it some kind of divided up the same way. Not that it has any influence at all. It's just a nice way to keep things organized a bit. So what if we do it right here in the middle? Set up a bit of concrete production. Automated factories. Let's hook you up here. Probably have some in storage. Do. Perfect. Could in theory do this. Since I'm using so many of them. Perfect. So let's see. You will make our concrete. You will have double inputs. That means we have two things flown in. Yeah, one mechanical arm, one organic arm. That is correct. So if we have that, we should be able to move this down, because you'll be our production this time. And then we'll just have one pump for the water. We'll have one of you flying in the boric. Boric acid. I'm so glad that past Dgray decided to hook up these things. Just so I don't have to do it now. That's always so nice when that happens. That's fine, you can just fill that up. We'll probably produce more as we're going somewhere in the base. So that means that quite easily we can set up you and you. Do jumpy jumpy. Be able to expand you down quite easily. You just need 2 things in, 1 out. So 1, 2 in, 1 out. Yeah, 1 factory left. Oh. 1 factory left. Oh, in terms of lining it up with that one. That is true. Let's just move it over 1. There we are. Our weight lines up on top of each other, and we can do that. That looks better. So we'll have double in, 1 out, limit concrete to 2000 maybe. Or let's say 500. Still a bit afraid I'm gonna overuse things. Oh wait, give 20 at a time. Let's say 2000. In case I want to put some concrete down under my miners to increase the movement speed. So there and there should make you expandable down. Stone brick. On the mining drones, they are affected by movement speed under them. So that's a way to increase how fast it moves, so increase the throughput. It's a very nice little upgrade you can give them. Then we need cellulose. Yeah, you can get 100, that's fine. You're limited to 2k, full. That's another science done. Let's get some more science researched. What is that thing? Is that another kind of thing? Well, you can make acid. Ah, very nice. Get you. And I think we're needing semiconductor doping or something as well. So let's get you researched. And in processing to get you out the way. What else? What else? What is that? Recipe I don't know. Organic breeding. Look around and let life follow its natural course. Ignore the noise. Oh God, look at that picture, man. That's horrible. What can that do? Do you take some... We have to research that. No, and selective breeding. Oh, that sounds cool. Artificial breeding and bias mutation. So this is GMO. Oh, what's it called? Oh yeah, CRISPR-based gene insertion aiming at phenotype encoding. Oh, that sounds cool. We are gonna bioengineer animals to work for us. That sounds like the Factorio way. Leave nothing to chance even. If I can breed something that poops up iron or poops up uranium, that would be quite cool. That's the concrete, so let's just increase you a bit. Let's do that. Fine. That is 4 concrete. That means we can remove concrete from our list. probably have taken one of the other recipes instead. Oh well, we went with this one for now. We'll upgrade. My Crawdor is resting in my inventory. Right here. I just haven't used it because it is so fast. And I'm crashing into so many things. Oh, bad. I'm looking forward to the day I get a flying animal instead. Because the Crawdor is a tank on steroids and way tougher.